You just had a setback. Go get your face back. Get up on that high horse. Replace that. Negative in your mind. Erase that. What you call that? Resilience. I said, what you call that? Resilience. Resilience is the capacity to recover quickly from difficulties. Where's your mental toughness? Resilience demands focus, support from others, cutting out that negative self-talk, just get rid of it, and having a failure recovery system. What do I do now? I give up. For every action, there's a reaction. It's all about how you talk to yourself. Last night took in Nell, here's 6 ways to bounce back. Hey, step 1, acknowledge. Step 2, review the play. Step 3, strategize a plan. Step 4, execute. Step 5, reflect or write it down. Step 6, get feedback. It's always important to get feedback.
I think resilience to me would mean, going through a hardship or a hard time and being able to bounce back, and finding ways to cope with it and get through it and push
You're not
forward.
gonna ask me the question. Okay, so I thought you were gonna ask me the question first. All right, so I just start talking about it. Okay, go ahead. Okay, so a time that I faced a setback. I was a junior in high school. I was playing in a basketball league in my hometown, and had all my buddies on the team. We were looking pretty good. Thought we were gonna win the league. And so we had like big expectations on our back, and I was really excited. So first game, they had this really large individual. He's kind of like a monster. So I took it upon myself. I was going to try to foul him out, and so within like the first minute, I picked up like 2 fouls on him, and I was feeling good. And somebody tried to feed me the ball in the high post. Somebody tipped it, and the ball was like rolling on the ground. And I went to pick it up, and the big monster guy, he just kind of barreled into me, and his knee hit my knee, and it went out, and I heard like a big pop in my knee. And I remember I was just sitting on the floor, and it was like I was in a room by myself. Like I couldn't hear anything else. I was just looking, at my knee. I'm like, I just tore my ACL in the first 2 minutes of my first game, and I went out of the game, and I came back in foolishly, and I tried to play a little bit, and I ended up tearing my meniscus when I went back in. So I went and had MRIs and stuff like that, and found out that I did end up tearing my ACL and meniscus, and it was like a 10-month recovery. So it's definitely a process trying to get back to where I was. So it was, it was a big physical battle, but it was also a big mental battle. And especially when you go through stuff like that, you think that you're never going to be back to what you were. You're missing out on the opportunities, playing and stuff.
How do you think failures help you learn?
Failure helps me learn by it makes me kind of slow down, take a step back, and evaluate things that are going on. I think when things are going well, you have a tendency to not really look at, evaluate a situation the same way as when it's not going well. You tend to figure out what's causing it to not go well. So I definitely think failure makes you, check yourself, look, hold yourself accountable, look at what's going on and changes that need to be made. So that it's easy sailing when it's easy and you're winning and things are going well, but when it's not going well, how do you respond and what do you do? And I really think that it's taught me to slow down and evaluate and ask questions and spend time really figuring out what's going on.
There were a lot of small failures that helped me grow into the man that I am today. And now I'm a father, I'm a husband, I'm a mentor, I'm a coach, which is something that I never thought I could be, that I ever wanted to be as far as being a coach. And I encourage my players to fail. When you guys are doing drill work, I tell you, pound it so hard that you lose it, cross it so hard that you lose it. Failing is great because it forces you to learn. Success is a great thing, but I don't feel like you ever get true success unless you've seen failure. Once you've seen failure, which I just call adversity, and you push through that wall, you don't try to go around it, you don't try to go under it, you don't try and dodge it, you go right through that wall, then you've seen true success. And that's despite a score, despite a win or a loss. That's just, I gave everything I got, I did all that I can do, and I can look myself in the mirror and say that I won. So to answer your question, I think that failing is essential to growth, simply because it forces you to take one route or the other.
Thanks. Thank you for your time, sir.
Yes, sir, absolutely.
For those athletes out there, please watch this. I encourage you.
Hey, Bob.